What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to Gibraltar United. So here we are, the Champions League semi-final against Manchester City. And something I completely forgot when we were drawn against them, we've played them in the past. We've played Manchester City twice before. And if I go onto my schedule, because I thought I'd be able to get it here, but it can't. If I go onto my actual schedule, you'll see that, and it actually wants to load up past meetings. There you go, we can actually see that we played them in the Europa League 5 years ago. Bear in mind this is the Europa League quarterfinals. And again, it's sort of weird to put it in perspective because it seems strange to me that I was like, yeah, I was in the Europa League quarterfinal and that was a really good achievement 5 years ago. 5 years later, we're in the Champions League semi-final and we have a chance of probably winning this tournament. On that occasion as well, when we played Man City, we lost 2-0 away from home in a game that I thought, if I can remember correctly, I think we were dominated in. Then we lost 2-1 at home in another game that we didn't play particularly well in terms of, match stats. As you see, performance-wise was a little bit better, obviously, than the first game. But again, the squad is drastically different. I mean, there's a player there, David Carragher. I'm pretty sure he was on loan at that time, wasn't he? Yeah, see, he was on loan in that season. And it's quite crazy to think how far and how drastically things have changed for us over the course of the 5 years, and now we play each other in the semi-final. So clearly, both of us have had a term for the better. But it shows a lot more for us because obviously we're in a worse league, and the fact that we're now competing with them in a semi-final of the Champions League is quite incredible. So we're at home first. We've got 13,000 people being here. Obviously, at Guy Arena, the maximum crowd capacity. Owen Hammerley sadly misses the first game for this. But I think I'm going to put him on the bench. I think I'll put him on the bench. He might be an impact sub later on or something like that. But it doesn't mean the starting lineup is exactly the same as the one that started previously against Juventus. So it's Martinez in goal, Toto, Selpa, Fumasa, Leroux, Lavallenne, Sidibe, Benabdella, Perez, Abdel Sadek and Rudamanov. Let's go into this game. Let's play Manchester City. Obviously, being at home, we've got to be aiming for a win today. I don't know how big of a contrast Man City are away compared to home and away. We've not been too bad recently in the knockouts, but I still don't want to rely on that away performance. We really need to rely on this one. So we need to go into the second leg and give ourselves a win. Ideally, we'll keep Man City quiet, keep a clean sheet. If it's 1-0, City keep a clean sheet. That's good in my books. If it's 2-1, yeah, I'd rather have the 1-0. So it's really important that we keep the clean sheet today, but priority wise it's got to be win. We've got to win, hopefully clean sheet second. If it's not a win or a clean sheet, we could be screwed. Here's Rudamanov starting off aggressively and he has a cheeky shot wide. I believe it's still lagging for you guys. I don't get why 3D is lagging. I'm pretty sure it wasn't lagging in the past. If it was lagging in the previous videos, I can only apologize for that. I thought it was actually working smoothly. So just move back to 2D and hopefully get ourselves a grips of the game. Oh no, I forgot as well. I was meant to be in extended highlights. Let's get that extended highlights going. Let's get some longer highlights, more important ones in, and hopefully be able to read more from the game. So there we go. 15 minutes in, we see our first highlight under extended highlights, and it's looking like a City attack right now as Morris Leroux can't block it, and Bonnet with a good challenge, a good shot, sorry, not a good challenge, a good chance I was meant to say. And Martinez with a nice save, equal to it. So, Man City getting the first half chance of the game. Here we go, Rudamanov, I think I've clicked on it by mistake. Here he is with the ball, he beats his defender and his shot goes over the bar. I've noticed quite a bit that Rudamanov seems to just get his shots over the bar a little bit too much and it bugs me, it really does. Because beating his man is probably the harder part of the two that he just did there. He's on his stronger foot as well. He should be able to keep it down and at least get it on target. He was a corner and Fumasa at that near post caused problems, obviously, against Juventus, wasn't it? He caused problems. Trying to cause problems again. So it's 0-0 at half-time. Not too bad. Not great from us, but not too bad. Like I said, we do need a goal, so hopefully it can come a little bit later on. We have got the likes of Sidibe on the bench Sonogo on the bench. You could go on that right-hand side. We could push Benabdella in the centre or Perez or something like that. We can do things. We're not limited. We've got some decent bench options. And it's about when I want to bring them on. Here's Perez with the ball. Plays it to Sadek. Will he whip this one in? Will Leroux whip it in? Come on, someone get a cross in. It doesn't. Rudamanov with the goal. Get in there. Rudamanov's 35th goal of the season. It just shows how many goals, by the way. If you go back to the previous video and look how many goals he scored then to now, he scored a ridiculous amount. We won like 10-0, 11-0 in the previous time these guys played a few days ago, like a week ago. But yes, we've taken the lead against Manchester City. How important that goal could be come the end result is massive. Hopefully now we keep the clean sheet. But I don't want to go defensive. I don't want to go counter. I want to keep on trying to push for goals. As Toto is brought down on this right-hand side, we've got a free kick in the dangerous area and surely a yellow card for Markovic. Oh my God, he's been sent off, that guy. Milovan Markovicki, whatever his name was. He's been sent off and Man City are down to 10 men and the complexity of this game has changed drastically from half-time to 6 minutes into the second half. Suddenly, it was a pretty boring game. Now it's come alive. There's been a goal and a red card for the team losing. So hopefully we can add to our one goal. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. We can add to this goal in this game. As here we go in the box and Sadek's shot is saved by Wilkinson and he's able to parry able to claim the ricochet off the post. Really unlucky there from Sadek. I would really like to get a second in this game, especially considering they are down to 10 men. So let's start thinking about that change. So we're going to put Ben Abdallah in the centre like we did previously, and we're going to actually bring on Musa Sonogo on that right-hand side. We are also going to take off Alavalen and we're going to bring on Marola. And let's see what they can do. Let's see what the two players can do let's see what the two new players do to their game and what impact they have. As you can see, Manchester City have not had a shot all in this second half. I wouldn't completely rule them out of scoring in this game. However, it's looking unlikely and we're looking pretty good defensively. It's about whether we can actually capitalise on this possession and this attacking play we're allowed to, this attacking game we're allowed to play right now. All right, Toto on his right-hand side. Toto can whip a good ball in, hopefully. He decides to go all the way back to Marola. That's a bizarre choice. Quite risky as well if his pass wasn't on target. Come on, Toto. Whip a ball in now. Plays it to Sonogo. Someone cross the ball in, please. Sonogo with the shot, but it should have been a cross. We should have either, chipped it far post or drilled it across the face of goal. Any touch then would have probably ended up in the back of the net. As finally a cross does come in, and we're just unable to flick the ball goalward. So again, I'm probably thinking of another substitution. I kind of want to bring Owen Hamerly on, give him a little bit of game time in preparation for hopefully the second leg where he might return. Wilkinson with the ball. Again, look at the dominance we're having, but we're yet to create a click opportunity. That to me says that creation-wise in this game we've been lacking. Oh no, but the defensive mistake and Ben Abdallah almost scores. His shot I don't think was on target anyway. The defender blocked it, but unlucky there. And the free kick the corner wasn't too bad either. We had an opportunity with LaRue in about the centre of the box. Oh, good throw in to Sonogo, and that angle is impossible, mate. It's going to be a really, really good goal if you score. So we're going to take Ben Abdallah off, and we're going to bring Erwin Hamerly on, playing in the centre, where he's actually a natural player. He's more naturally centred than he is a winger, but I always play him out on the wing. As here we go, Ben Abdallah out to Toto, who's been tackled and dispossessed. But hopefully they won't get anything from this attack. Manchester City, like I said, I wouldn't rule them out because they've got the attacking ability to cause problems on the counter-attack, which is probably what they're playing right now, counter. Although this attack has slowed down, it's not been completely cleared. There you go, it finally is by Fumasa. And there you go, again by Marola. So as soon as I said it was cleared, it was coming back in our direction. So Sidibe's not had a great game, but I've decided to keep him on for the full 90. Where we're going to go from this corner, Selpers is blocked, and Marola's second header in, or goalwards, is blocked, and again another save. Manchester City at the bottom there, withstanding heavy pressure. A lot of shots coming in about space of 30 seconds there, and another good save by Wilkinson, I believe. Wow, he is keeping them in the game. I'd like to see his rating at the end of the match because he has been amazing for them so far from what we've seen. Yet again, Sonogo 2-0 in Hamerly, and the captain couldn't score. Wilkinson again equal to it. If we don't get a second in this game, we could regret it. Rudamanov not with a good touch, and he's also picked up a knock, but we do keep possession. Comes Sonogo, whips it in, trying to find Owen Hamerly, and can't. Sidibe, edge of the box. Owen Hamerly's shot is very poor. Actually, it was deflected, I believe. So we're going to get a corner. Rudamanov is on the field of play, but still can't get that header goalwards. Back up to this left-hand side. Another delivery, hopefully. Plays it to LaRue instead, and his shot is only near post. Again, I'd rather he were playing that into the box than going for a shot at a very, very narrow angle. And I don't think we're going to get another goal. And that's going to be... Oh my God. There we go, lads. That's exactly why we needed to fucking score a second goal. It probably is offside. I can't even tell from that angle, but it doesn't really make a difference because it's not like we've not had chances to score. And we've allowed them to score in the last second pretty much of the game. And we only got ourselves to blame for that. Poor defensively in the build-up to that play. But fucking second goal. Just couldn't break them down. Poor display attacking from us. Really poor display going forward. And I would like to see what Thingy's ratings was. And he only got a 7. Wow. So I'll meet you guys back in a second for the second leg, where it's all going to be decided. It's currently Man City's advantage. We're going to have to go there and score. At least 2, really. Well, it's probably a fact we're going to have to go there and score 2. So we've got a hell of a task on our hand, but we've done it before. Hopefully we can do it one more time. The decider, who will play Manchester United in the Champions League final, will be decided here at the Etihad Stadium. Today, 57,238 people are in Manchester to watch one of us get to that final. So, Man City are currently the team, in the best position, most likely to go through. Home advantage in this game. Got that away goal they can look to hold on to in this second leg. I'm going to sort out the team now. So at right back, we're going to have Toto. Left back, we're having Leroux. Centre attacking mid, we're going to have Perez. Left attacking mid, we're going to have Sadek. Sadly, Rudamanov is going to be out of this game. As you see, 3 to 6 days. He's just not fit enough to play. How did he get injured again? Was it? It was in the match, wasn't it? Was it in the City game? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. So he picked up that injury in the City game, and it's keeping him out of this one. So yes, Pavel Rudamanov, our striker, our 35 goals this season, I don't know how many in the Champions League, he will be missing. So despite the addition of, Owen Hammerley returning, we're now missing out on another key guy. Anyway, Selper at centre-back, Sidibe at centre-mid, Hammerley right attacking mid, Fumasa is our other centre-back, Lavalen is our defence midfielder, Ben Abdallah is going to be on the bench today, Bakayoko is on the bench. Marola on the bench as well. Sonogo is going to be starting up front for us today. Martinez in goal. Moria also on the bench. Jali also on the bench. Fofana on the bench. And one more defender on the bench due to the fact we've got Amada injured. We are going to have Ken Butler, young Gibraltarian player. He is also going to be on the bench. So, yes, one hell of a game today. Obviously, they'll have a man suspended who was at the other game. I'm not sure what their form has been like. Let's go on a little pre-match since the last game. Can we see theirs? I thought... Oh. Wait. I thought it normally showed the other team's fixtures. Oh, wait, it does over here. So they lost recently, actually, at home, 3-2 to QPR. Unless they played a weakened team, maybe we've still got that hope. Maybe they're really not on good form and we're going to play them at the right time. Even with our missing striker, we're still going to have the opportunities we need. So let's go into this game. Let's waste no more time about it. Let's get in there and play Manchester City. So journalists have given us the favourites tags. However, bookies have given Man City, the favourites tags. Yeah, they've been given quite a bit as well, favourites. That doesn't mean anything though, on paper means one thing. I said it before. Meanwhile, on the pitch, it's a different story. So 4-4-1-1 from Manchester City. Wilkinson in goal. Hopefully we'll be beating him today. We have to score at least once if we want to go through. So let's go. Gibraltar kicking off against Manchester City here in England for that final spot in the Champions League. And straight away, we are on the attack. And Sonogo gives us a goal early on. I think it's offside. Damn it. Sonogo almost scored in the first minute. Encouraging start, though, from the second choice striker. Being thrown in the deep end in terms of the Champions League. Not played too much time in this campaign. But he's starting today in the most important one ever in this club's history. And Seti with a long shot and a pretty dangerous looking long shot as well. But it is wide of the mark. And free kick again from Manchester City, also wide of the mark. So currently, City, the team, looking a little bit better. Although we get the ball in the box. Owen Hammerley plays it back out to Sonogo. Perez with a little bit of space. I don't know what he's decided to do there. He played it backwards instead of going for the shot. Fumasa is going to pick up the ball in our half and hopefully we can build another attack. No, we don't. I don't know what Perez did there. He had time and space and he sort of just looked like he kicked it away from goal. Anyway, now Man City with the ball on this left-hand side of the pitch. We currently can't tackle them, and thank God Bonnet's shot was wide. He was in a dangerous area. Neither of us have got a shot on target yet in the game. Another free kick for Man City, and Martinez tips it over the bar. And it also means they get a chance of another delivery in the box, and Selpa heads it away. Again, no, not completely cleared, and this time it really is cleared. In fact, could we get a counter-attack from this? Perez to Sonogo. Play that right. Left, sorry. Sadek with the ball. Sadek flicks it past one guy. Just couldn't get that cross in. We do own ourselves a corner, though, which Sadek will take. Get out of the way screen. The ball came in, but it was cleared away. A big pop-up wasn't helpful at all. And we're going to earn another corner. Exciting stuff here so far. 20 minutes in, and this highlight has been extremely long. End-to-end stuff right now. Currently, it's our little turn, our little spell to dominate. Only one shot, but we've seen a fair share of highlights come our way. So I'm, maybe a little bit, the match stats are lying a little bit right now on how even the game is. There you go, it looks a little bit better. We've had a shot on target. I don't think we saw it, though. We saw, obviously, City's one. The keeper tipped it over the bar. City have their right midfielder, Seti, injured, picked up a slight knock. As LaRue with one block from the cross, but Seti gets it again. Shepherd with a little bit of space gives it to Bonnet. They play a 1-2 and it's wide of the mark. Or is it? It's corner. I don't notice these deflections. Maybe I'm just not paying attention enough. I don't know. Either way, it's cleared away. Man, this game is exciting, but no goals yet. And I'm bloody nervous. This is massive. This is our chance. And if we don't take it, I'm going to be gutted because we had chances in the previous game. So, yeah, do it for the supporters, lad. Do it for the people that pay your wages, the fans that started off. We probably started off with a handful of fans. You can probably count the amount of fans on your finger. On your fingers, that's probably a little bit too low. But yeah, we only about 30, 40 fans maybe the first ever season. Might be 100 or so. I can't quite remember. Now we're filling out 13,000 in our ground. It's Sadek with a corner. First chance really of the second half. Will we get a better delivery second time round? He decides to... It actually was blocked, that second cross. Here's Fumasa, who's also picked up a slight knock. Perez to Hermeli! Our top goal scorer in the Champions League. Couldn't get that shot past the keeper. Here's a free kick. I don't know what to do right now. Sonogo! Corner. I don't know what to do. I kind of was thinking maybe I should make some subs. I don't know if I want to take that risk, though. If anyone's coming off, it's Perez. Here's another free kick. Lavalin picks it up, edge of the box, plays it to Selpa. Sidibe to Francisco Perez. Sadek! Bang! Sadek has scored! Oh my God! Sadek has scored. Shit, what do I do? Let's let the celebrations play out. Let's let the match reports and, judging ability and stuff go through, the ratings change. But it does mean if Man City do score, it will just send the game to extra time. Any more goals we score from this point on will pretty much count as an additional goal due to the away goal ruling. So, City's advantage, gone in an instant. And we're on the attack yet again. Sonogo to Sidibe. He shot his blocked. No City player chasing down Lavalin. So we have a little bit of time and space. We've regained possession. Another corner from Sadek on the same side. Fumasa this time was the target and we're unable to get it. But he does pick up the ball for us and helps us regain possession from that set piece. He's Sadek through to Sonogo. His shot is saved. He looked offside anyway, but it does also say at the bottom, how did he manage to miss that? And it's true. How did he manage to miss that? We're going to bring on Hamza Ben Abdallah. We're going to take off Sonogo. I know a bit of a surprise move there maybe. And we're actually going to put Ben Abdallah on the left and put Sadek up front. Sadek has got attacking quality in abundance. I can see it. I'm sure most of you guys can see it when we watch the highlights. Sadek is a real force down that left. Let's put him in the centre and see what he can do. And bring on Hamza Ben Abdallah as well. A good player that I don't mind bringing on, obviously. The vice-captain. Perez, I don't know what's happening now. He sort of slowed down Perez for a second there. But we do win the ball back. Bonnet being tackled. Come on, Owen Hermeli. Beat his man. Plays it to Perez. Play it forward again. He finds Sadek. Just wide of the mark. That goal there could have secured us our final spot. Seti has gone off injured for Manchester City, or he's been substituted anyway, and that injury has then popped up. Only 7 minutes remain. However, we cannot let up on Manchester City. As they proved in the previous game, they can score at any time and it could come right now. Instead, it goes out for a goal kick. Fumasa's injury is really affecting him. His condition is very low. We're going to make a substitution as well. We're going to take off Sadibri and bring on Marola, a more defensive player. And in fact, we're going to go deep line player, make defend in that role as well. Let's see if we can survive these last few minutes. We've got seconds remaining. Oh no, it's a set piece for Manchester City in the last few minutes. Their shot is over the bar. We're going to go contain. We're going to go highly struck. No, we're not even going to. We're going to go structured. We are going to waste time and lower the tempo. Retain possession. Blah 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 blah. Play even safer. There we go. That was the one I was thinking of. And oh my God, we are seconds away from a famous final. Could it be about to happen? We've got 20 seconds. Again, I don't... After City scored in that final few seconds in the other game, in the first leg, I don't trust it. Are we going to get another goal even? Sadek hits the post. But it is game over. There we go. It's officially happened. We are in the final of the Champions League. We are in the final of the Champions League. We will be coming up and facing Manchester United, who have been on absolutely incredible form in the Champions League so far this season. We'll go into a little bit more depth, obviously, in the next video, which will be the last ever video on this Gibraltar United save. In the next video as well, there'll be a link in the description below for you to download this save. But we will have played in a Champions League final, which is an achievement in itself. But it does also mean... I was hoping it'd pop up with confirmation, but actually it's still not confirmed in. But it does mean we are theoretically 90 minutes away from winning the Champions League with Gibraltar United. Incredible, absolutely incredible. There we go. There is the official confirmation. Man U last won this competition back in 2008, so they've not won the Champions League ever since this game has began for me back in 2014-2015 season. Have we ever played Manchester United? I don't think we have. I don't think we've ever come up against, one of the best teams in the world, which obviously isn't a rarity. With so many teams enter Europe, it's obvious you won't play some of them. But yes, it'll be the first ever time we play Manchester United. It'll be being played in France, in the Stade de France. I mean, this is going to be incredible. We've got the pressure and the weight of the entire nation on our shoulders. Will we be able to handle it? Find out in the next video and the final video of Gibraltar United. So until then, guys, peace out.